All right, everybody, I'm on vacation, but I want to take a minute to just address some of the direct messages I've gotten just about different uses for the ProSENDR. So let me walk through just a couple of the questions that I get. Number one, the question I get is, when do I lay the trail hand into the back of the wrist cradle? So there's not a perfect answer for that. Some people hinge it late and are float loaders, where they lay it in at the top, and some people lay it in early and then rotate and create width at the top. So either is acceptable. More importantly, at the top, you want to make sure that as that wrist is against the cradle, you change direction and transfer weight into the left side while the right wrist lays against the back of that cradle until the shaft's about parallel to the ground. Now, if you're an amateur player or a beginner, somewhere in the middle there, you're going to try to keep the right wrist on the cradle as long as you can through impact, learning how to lean the shaft forward, create a low point that's after the ball. And all the really good players, you're going to feel it in the cradle till the shaft's parallel to the ground, and then you're going to feel like you're able to release it on your own pattern with a fractional amount of forward shaft lean. Now, as far as limiting the radial or overhinging of the wrists in the backswing, that's why it's imperative that your index finger gets caught on that lip of the ProSENDR cradle, so that at the top you can't cheat it and get into this overhinged position. So as the right wrist lays back into the cradle and you rotate, it's going to limit some of that radial deviation of the wrist or the overhinging, so it promotes a high and wide arc. That allows you to create more force leading into the ball. So those are just a couple of questions that we're seeing. You can feel like you're leaning the shaft and creating a lot of reduction in dynamic loft, or you can go ahead and release it on your own pattern. It's not forcing you into position. It's putting you in a spot where your motor skills are doing all the work. It's enticing you or encouraging you to learn how to make a better golf swing. It gives you a destination to reach with that trail right hand. You're going to keep it in there, and you're going to go ahead and transition into impact. So work on those couple things, and we can't wait to hear the results of your strikes with the ProSENDR. Play well.